Receiving simulator transmission. Uploading transmitted feed. Initializing playback sequence. Alright Seipher, we're ready.
Finally a break, although I wish we were doing something better than this for our break. Hey everyone, Seipher here, and welcome back to Seipher Plays Yugioh, Reshef of Destruction. In the last episode, we flew off to the Great Wall of China to search for the 4th Millennium Item. Unfortunately for us, Sol Chevalsky was prepared for us, having sent the Paradox brothers to hinder our progress. With the frankly unwanted help of Seto Kaiba, we managed to overcome the duo before moving on to face the 4th Millennium Guardian, to recover the Millennium Eye. From its memory, we learn that Sol Chevalsky is none other than Maximillion Pegasus, the creator of duel monsters. Not all that surprising, given Chevalsky comes from the French word cheval, meaning horse, and sky, but I digress. With the powers of the Millennium Ring and Eye, we were able to restore the 2nd Egyptian god card, Obelisk the Tormentor, who, despite being my god card in the last game, was seized by Seto Kaiba. This time, we're giving our group of heroes a break from saving the world by checking out the Kaibaland show over at Kaiba Corp, or Kaibaland. As if that egomaniac's head wasn't swollen enough already. Oh well, might as well check it out since I've planned on using the Kaibaman card to bring out the best in Seipher, and I'm sure Kaiba will just be thrilled with that whenever we eventually duel him. Anyway, let's head on over to Kaiba Corp. Master Mokuba, please give us one more chance. After all the horrible things you've done to us, I know we were wrong, but times are tough. No one has any money. We want to work, but no one's hiring. Please, we're begging you to rehire us. Okay, so 5 business types coming to the Kaiba brothers who did them wrong. Gee, I can't imagine how they got out of the computer. Now, how did they? I doubt this game will tell us. Well, I guess I have something for you. Really? Oh, thank you. Alright, quick, get changed. Where's Serenity? That is my question. And where did this stage come from? It wasn't... Whatever. Hey, good to see such a great crowd. Now on with the show here at Kaibaland. Where is Serenity? Yeah! Help! Well, there she is. Help me, please, someone help! Behold, Deep Sea Warrior. I'm Nightmare Penguin. I am Judgment. Robotic Knight at your service. And I am Jinzo. You will not elude us again, you brat. You're the evil criminal syndicate. The Big Bad 5. Yep, the Big 5. Those were those 5 business suits. Now stuck in costumes of their virtual world bodies from the anime filler. Okay, well, this is gotta be demeaning for people who probably went to college and business school. Oh my gosh, everyone, they've captured the girl. We are the strongest evil duelists in the world. My calculations state no duelist has the power to make us cower. If anyone dares challenge our might, we'll crush them without a fight. Wahahaha! The Big Bad 5 have issued a challenge. Is there a duelist brave enough to face them? I'm scared. I can't beat the Big Bad 5. Serenity's in trouble. Seipher, let's get him. Sure, why not? I mean, I don't really want to, but it seems like no one else is going to, and you will not shut up. with that Brooklyn accent until I take care of this, will you? Yeah, you demand. Big Bad 5, you're in trouble now. Joey, he's really getting into the show, isn't he? A little too much, if you ask me. You want to duel, kid? Seipher will crush you to pieces. Serenity, come over here. Joey, you came to rescue me? Huh? Yeah, of course. I don't know how you can take credit for this when I'm the one that's going to be dueling these bozos. Fine, let's duel. Alright, so... I did get another Exodia head to replace the one I lost in the last episode. Anyway, figures we'd be dragged into audience participation. Say hello to Lecter and the Big Bad 5, or the Big 5 as they were known in the anime. I'll be fairly brief here, as there isn't much to say about these guys. Their non-tribute monsters have 1200 attack or less, and their attributes are varied. Try not to let them get tribute fodder on the field, as this group has Jinzo in their deck, which can destroy all trap cards on your side of the field if they do. If he does summon Jinzo, make sure you have an Earth attribute on standby, as the attribute system will easily overpower it, and it is a Thunder monster. But really, their cards are not all that great. Case in point, that Prisman is about on par with what we've seen in other duels. It would have been fitting if we had had the Kaibaland card in our opening hand along with Seipher, but I guess fate can't be that kind to us. Let's just take this guy down as quickly as we can manage. I mean, this is really not much to say. Their non-tribute monsters are weak. They do have their costumes in their deck as tribute monsters, although one of them did actually become a non-tribute monster for the tolerable Reshef patch. Well, this'll be fine enough, I suppose. Using Maiden with the Eyes of Blue to take them out. Yep, Blue Eyes White Dragon, take him out. Might as well, since we're here in Kaibaland. Opponents have LP, dual victory, deck capacity increased by 10, 800 domino. Again with this Hero's Shadow Scout. How many times am I going to obtain this one card in a recording? That's the third time so far, I believe. Though that might have been counting a failed recording, I'm not entirely sure if I recall. Anyway, losing to kids is not good corporate strategy. According to my figures, this never would have happened if we fought with our special strategy. Indubitably so. Observe the true extent of our arsenal. You left us with no choice. Integral fusion. Oh my double gosh, everyone. The Big Bad 5 have summoned a monster. It's FGD, the strongest monster in history. I wouldn't say that, although it is a very powerful monster with 5,000 attack, 5,000 defense, and in other Yu-Gi-Oh games, unable to be destroyed by any creature that is not a light attribute monster. They can't win on their own. We need Kaibaman's help. Are you saying that I couldn't handle this? Because I'm pretty sure I've got a god card that would make these guys wet themselves. Everyone, we have to call him. Kaibaman! And there goes Roland. Help, Kaibaman! Kaibaman! Kaibaman, help! Hurry, Kaibaman! Ugh, I can't believe Joey just did that. It looks like he heard you. Throughout history, when evil duelists rear their ugly heads, I awaken from my chaotic slumber. From the deck of my golden soul, I draw thunderous power. I am the Emperor of Duelists. Kaibaman is here. Yeah! Kaibaman! Kaibaman, take them out! Kaibaman, I love you! Oh my god, Serenity. Everyone, thank you. Your positive energy strengthens my spirit. Come hither, Blackluster Soldier. Also, Blue Eye's ultimate dragon. Finally, I fuse the two monsters. Oh my triple gosh! Can it be? Can it actually be? Yes, it is! It's Master of Dragon Soldier! What? Master of Dragon Soldier, attack! Dragon Saber Blast! How dare you, Kaiba man! We'll defeat you next time! Justice always prevails over darkness. Farewell, everyone. Thank you, Kaiba man. Okay, everyone, join us again for the next show. Kaiba man's so cool. Dragon Saber Blast! I'm going to summon that monster too. Good luck with that, you will need 3 tributes. Since there is no fusion in this game. Roland, you played a good Kaiba man. Thank you, Master Mokuba. Everyone, good work. I'm counting on you again for the next show. Men, he did give us a job. But we were once the Big Five. Is this a job fit for the former Kaiba Corp Board of Directors? No, it's not. I don't want a job entertaining runts. I mean, you guys were the ones complaining that you couldn't... where are you going, Big Four? Wait for me! I mean, yeah, you guys were complaining that you couldn't get jobs elsewhere. So, now you're complaining about the... I mean, granted, it is kind of demeaning considering you probably went to college and business school and were a board of directors, but seriously, don't leave me alone! We should go too. Yes, we should. Wait for us. Alright, well, so long, Big Five. Big Five are a bunch of weirdos. Man, I'd hate to be them. Joey, Yugi, Seipher, wasn't that fun? If you say so, Serenity. I personally found it kind of trite. Let's all watch the show again sometime. You and Joey can go do that. I personally do not want to care to see that again. What do you have to say, Mokuba? The Kaiba Man show is really popular. Because your brother needed a more swollen ego. What do you have to say, Roland? I was the one wearing the Kaiba Man costume. But that's top secret. Then why are you telling me, even though that was clear from you leaving the stage? Anyway, let's go back to Ishizu. It is always important to relax and take a step away from your main mission. For the road of destiny is not a straight path. There are many side roads and streets that you can wander along. The more roads you take, the more you will see of the world, and the more you will learn. However, Reshef is gaining power far faster than expected. We must return to the main path. Hurry and resurrect the Egyptian god cards. The last Egyptian god card remaining is the Winged Dragon of Ra. In order to restore the final Egyptian god card from stone, please hurry and obtain the next Millennium Item. The next Millennium Item is in a place where prehistoric life forms are preserved in rock. A fossil excavation site in Canada. Well, that is certainly our next destination, and frankly, I could see us going there right now, but before we head back out on our world tour, completing the Kaiba Man show has unlocked a new side quest. So, what do you say we put off just a bit longer and see what's going on? Thankfully, we do not have to travel far for it, by going to the Clock Tower Square and seeing a familiar face. Hey, Taya. What's wrong, Taya? Why the big sigh? Well, I had a famous fortune teller do my reading. You had your fortune told? Yes, and... well... Hey, good looking. Why don't you mosey over here to my arm? Oh, she looks feisty, but she's a shy one. Just the way I like it. Seipher, you'll get rid of this jerk for me, right? Sure, I don't really like creeps picking on women, and this guy is coming on way too strong. What do you want? You think you can beat me in a duel? Ha, that's hilarious. Okay, baby, you'll be mine after I dance all over this joker. In your dreams. So, as you could probably tell, despite him not having a portrait or his name said, from the unique sprite and his "I'll show you my dance steps" opening line, this is a cheating dancer turned stalker, Johnny Steps, a filler character from the anime and manga. So, short and to the point, he is kind of a joke. His non-tribute monsters do, though, have 1400 attack or less. The only monster to be wary of, though, for him is his Spirit of the Harp, because it has a 2000 point defense, which is bound to stymie you and provide Johnny a sacrifice. Thankfully, though, I seem to have a rather solid opening hand with Invisible Wire in my starting hand, and Maiden with the Eyes of Blue. So we can easily summon out a Blue Eyes White Dragon to take care of that. Okay, Faith is gone. Good. And we have Seipher in our opening hand, which is also nice. So let's summon this UFO turtle. I did upgrade my deck off screen just to get a few of the weaker 700 point monsters out of the deck. Just to give us a bit more firepower, so to speak. And we can easily take care of that Lady of Faith. And easy peasy. Wish we could have summoned Seipher, but probably overkill for this dork. Dual victory. Deck capacity increased by 5. Strange, since I don't think we're able to challenge Johnny Steps again, so I don't know why he's giving us a... I suppose that does mean we can, but I can't recall where he would be that we could challenge him again. 200 Domino obtained. Reverse Trap. A trap card that reverses the effect of any power-up card. If a power-up card is used, it cuts power instead. Not the best, but I didn't expect much from someone who isn't really a duelist. I wish you could have seen my dance steps. What was up with that guy? Aha! I found you at last, Taya Gardner. The fortune teller said you'll bring me luck, so I want you working for me. I don't think so. Take you and your tux somewhere else. On the contrary, you're my last chance to rekindle my dream of making Penguin Land. Oh boy, Crump, you've really fallen far. And why are you in costume? You just said that you didn't want to be entertaining Rugrats in a costume like that. And again, you're obsessed with penguins, and you are playing a penguin. And you're going to help me. Forget it, creep. Yeah. Come on, man. This is just predatory. Seipher, can you get rid of this guy, too? A duel? Fine. A duel it is. My calculations state that the odds of you winning are 1,000,000,000 to 1. Yeah, I wouldn't count on that, Crump. And then Taya will be working for me. I mean, you just took me on with your 4 buddies, and you couldn't beat me in the show, so why do you think you have a chance now? Well, you've got good taste in opening moves. Toadmaster is certainly a powerful card. Allow me, though, to counter with a better one. Certainly getting Maiden with the Eyes of Blue quite a lot today. So, for someone who hates the costume so much, you sure do love being a penguin, Crump. He's more of a specialized duelist focusing on Aqua and Thunder attribute monsters. All of his non-tribute monsters have 1200 attack or less, but are bolstered by his Umi fields and his 1 tribute ace monster, Nightmare Penguin, the monster that he's dressed up as. However, if you are playing the tolerable Reshef of Destruction patch, this monster is actually a 4-star monster in this game. I don't know why. I think it was turned down to better match the actual card in real life, but I'm not entirely sure. Either way, it does provide a bit more of a challenge, but he has to get it into his hand first before that's really an issue. which so far it hasn't really been an issue. So we're doing pretty good. Let's take this guy down, and Blue Eyes finish him off. The opponent is out of LP, dual victory, your deck capacity increased by 10. 800 Domino obtained, Bolt Penguin obtained. An okay Thunder Monster, could probably replace our Electric Snake with that. You should learn to respect your elders, even if they're penguins. And believe me, Taya, my feathered friends are cuter than you. That's bizarre. What's going on? This world is full of weirdos. It's just what the fortune teller predicted. Oh yeah, you were saying something about your fortune before those guys showed up? The fortune teller predicted that I would have the worst luck with men today. And he was right on the money. Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. Yeah, men don't get any worse than them. I'm going to lay low for the rest of the day. I don't want to run into any more psychos. I'll be back at Yugi's grandpa's shop. Surprised you left in the first place, but I suppose you do have a life outside of, the Moto game shop. Anyway, with that taken care of, I'd say we've taken enough time off from our main objective, but we'll be ending things here for now. Next time, we'll fly out to Canada to continue our search for the Millennium Items. I want to thank you all for watching. Until next time, stay gold.
Playback sequence terminated. Transmission disconnected.